This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the first storytellers and traditional owners and custodians of the land we are recording on today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present. We hope to honour their thousands of years of spiritual and cultural connections to this land while recognising the atrocities Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people still face systematically to this day. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and that Naarm was and always will be Aboriginal land. All you baddies, benders and babes, and welcome back to another episode of The Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play. The story of 4 runaways seeking the Book of War in a world without the Avatar. My name is Jesse Thomas and I play Minh, FANG, the Foundling, he, him, a repressed runaway lava bender from the Earth Kingdom who found a new home for themselves in the Northern Water Tribe while hiding from deadly family secrets.
Very good, Very
I've been practicing.
It's been how many years now?
Yeah.
Can I just go on the record saying that I was supportive of you? Is someone else that brought you down this time?
The problem is, Ash, is your support does sound sarcastic enough that you're making fun of me most of the time.
Just me.
So my Minh thing for the day is that Minh dislikes the colour yellow. Next.
Incorrect, sir. Show your workings.
Genuinely?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
Yeah, he has no connection to it. So first of all, yellow is generally describing happiness. We all know he's an angsty teen that has never really had a good day in his life. It's also associated with the air nomads, which are gone. It is a colour of fire, which is just like symbol of the oppressors.
Yeah, fair.
And the closest he would get is orange because it's lava colours. But yeah, so he has no connection to the colour yellow. Maybe the sun, I don't know. But not that you have to justify disliking a colour. But Minh doesn't like yellow. There you go.
When are you going to change your intro?
Okay, you want to know? All right. So unlike all of you, I can commit to a playbook.
Excuse me.
I
haven't changed me.
When my playbook
Speaking of able to commit,
is
this is Ted Darling.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ted Darling, and I play Banji, the Idealist, he, him, a runaway firebender who has risen from the ashes of his old life. While the fate of the world rests on the edge of a blade, he fights for freedom, for justice, and for peace.
He changed up his piece.
Peace.
What's Banji's least favourite colour?
It's green. Yeah.
It's Minh.
Mint. Green.
Yes. Inspiration to Ted.
Thank you. Can I clear something? No. My Banji fact for today is that he's actually really sad that the saddle was lost because that also included his captain's chair that he really loved being on. So now, obviously he doesn't mind riding in Hikaru's mane, but he misses his captain's chair.
Well, the thing about that is I was re-listening to it today and I didn't justify it, or at least it got cut out. And that is your loss. Like when we're talking about what you can lose and you're like, it's my shirt. The shirt is nothing.
Yeah.
But
I lost the captain's chair. That's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
Sad. Hello, my name is Georgie Hazel and I play Nuro, the icon. They, she, he. Nuro is pretty cool. Nuro, a runaway of the foggy swamp, now confronted with the truth that they were never really living for themselves. Nuro struggles to untangle from the roots of the destiny tree. Is their place ultimately with their tribe or with the other runaways? My Nuro fact is they're pretty alarmed by what's going on right now. Yeah, what's going on here? Kiyomi, where you go?
What happened?
What happened? Now
You're filling the Minh gap of spirit stuff. Well, I hate this.
don't like this. They're pretty on the alert. I think there's a lot of just similarities, I think, of just like watching like someone disappear and like lose autonomy. That's probably a bit like, I don't like that.
Yeah, scary.
So they're ready to, I don't know, they're ready for the worst. Let's just say that.
That's great. What's Nuro's least favourite colour?
That's all the fans
All that
care
matters.
about. Yeah.
We're giving the fans what they want.
Yeah.
Minh's a fan.
They don't like, they hate like that really It's actually a blue they don't like. It's like that deep, like royal blue.
Imperial Klein.
Yeah, that imperial. Yeah, I think. Yeah. They don't like that color. They're like, that's not right.
You can't paint Space Marines. It's
Yeah, ultramarine
Why
blue.
would I? Losers.
Speaking of losers,
Nice.
hi, my name is Tilia Quinn, and I play Kiyomi, the Adamant, she, her.
There are so many people listening that just had a mini implosion in their brain.
I'm so sorry, people. A waterbender from the Northern Water Tribe making her way around a world that seems to fight her at every step. But is it her who's resisting the world, or is the conflict coming from within?
Bum, bum, bum.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. The penny has dropped. No, the sense has dropped.
The copper piece.
The copper piece.
The sense is actually funnier, but the copper piece is there.
My fact is, so Kiyomi's a twin, and Nickelodeon and Paramount, I thought of that way before you announced your new Avatar series. Thank you very much. When we got basically the rumors of the new Avatar potentially being a twin, I messaged Ash and just went, come on! Can't have an original thought ever, apparently. But it's also the second time
James Cameron.
Yeah, exactly. James Cameron. It's the second time I've played a twin pretty much in a row as a role player. And I don't know why. It just kind of came about that, oh, crap, she's got to be a twin.
Tilia, did you eat your twin?
I was going to say, you should ask your parents if you ate your twin in utero.
I am a Gemini, so I'm like,
Hell yeah.
maybe
Hell
that's what it is. But yeah, who knows? I'll ask my dad later.
Yeah.
See if he's got any answers for me. But yeah, and Kiyomi's least favorite color is also blue because, water tribe.
Hello, my name is Ash. I play the Grand Master of the White Lotus.
Gum gum.
Gum.
Gum 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 gum.
Somebody touch my gum gum.
Right, we're done.
I don't know that you are.
Gum 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 gum. All right, now I'm done.
I have 2 facts for you. 3
Gum
if we
and
count
gum.
my favorite.
I actually also have a fourth fact. For
All right, we're up to 4. I'll start with the easiest one. The goose monkey's favorite color or least favorite color. What do we want?
least favorite. We're doing least favorite.
Least favorite? Just making sure. My least favorite color is sunlight because then I have to be awake.
Yeah.
Big mood.
Mood.
So, first fact. 1. Kuron could never write. When writing in the book, when writing Reality's Veil, it took his meaning and it took what he wanted.
Intention.
Yes, but under no circumstances did that just grant him the ability to read and write properly. But he's too silly to notice, and
Sure.
no one really properly checked, which for me is very amusing. The second part is that I am going to tell the audience, because I've already told the people at the table, I have no safety net for this next record. There is no Deus Ex Machina, this will get you out of jail free card. Whatever your actions are will determine a lot of different things going forward. And so I am ready to explore them with you and see what happens next.
Eyes closed, feet first, baby. Let's go.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be asleep the whole time. So
And yes, I have a fact for you.
Yes.
So, in the world of Avatar, an online forum is when a bunch of owls sit on a washing line and discuss the latest news and things. So
Nice.
Wan Shi Tong did in fact say in most online forums, because an online forum, it's a parliament of owls discussing the latest topic.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I think my headcanon is Wan Shi Tong sometimes turns into a little owl and goes around.
He goes to hang out
And-
with Al.
And just shit posts.
Yeah, just posts his
He there's no doubt
The
he trolls.
demon on
He
Reddit.
he trolls Reddit so hard. He is well actually. Hashtag well actually is his page.
yeah.
With that, let's roll the music. Before I do through the recap of the last episode, could I please get just a quick touch on where everyone is sheet-wise? Fatigue, conditions, balance, other.
Balance is 0-0, and I'm currently 0-0. Oops. And then I have 1 fatigue, and I have troubled marked.
Thank you.
And that's it.
Banji's not doing good. He's got full fatigue, 3 conditions marked, and is +3 towards action on his balance track.
That's a lot of action.
Yeah.
What a great time to go on a little solo mission.
Yeah,
with the
and
bad
take on
roll
like
boys.
a legendary character.
Yeah. Who canonically
Cannot.
Cannot
He
die.
has to walk out of here.
And you do it to yourselves.
every time. Kiyomi is 1 off center towards results, 2 fatigue, and 1 condition. She's still angry.
Minh is 5 fatigue, 4 conditions, and his balance center is +1 heritage, and his actual like where he is on the track is +3 heritage. So we're both like seconds from rolling
We're
over.
cooked.
No, I mean, maybe we're just going to discover that it wasn't Zhao that set fire to the library
maybe it was
in the
Banji.
canon. Maybe it was Banji. Maybe it was Minh with lava. We'll find out. Help.
Oh boy. Just to remind everyone how we got to this stage, it came to the conclusion that we should split the party. Always the best idea, as
I stand by it, to be honest. This is the most interesting part of the show.
Hey, you're welcome.
and we realised at one point the bad roll boys were all together with Kuron, who is
Koron will save us. That's how we're going to get out of
the
it.
main
I forgot about
character.
Kuron.
Main
Yeah,
ca-
yeah.
the main
He can't
character.
die either.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. However, I am attached to the idiot, so maybe we'll see what happens. And you decide to go to the tower in the middle of nowhere to confront Zhao, try and cut him off at the pass, and find out that maybe that didn't quite work. There are a few terse words with Wan Shi Tong as you were trying to determine maybe what
I'd like to
is
think
this
we had an
character.
intellectual discussion.
Yes, you did, but yeah, there were a few. Listening back, there were a few points where you both argued a lot about. But maybe this is the thing. I'm like, no, guys. You're like, but maybe this is the thing.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we had Kiyomi, Nuro, and Yani. Who? What did we decide the name of this group was?
I said Swamp Squad. That's just
I don't know. I'm
We're workshopping.
yeah.
Right in with the thoughts, and we'll see what comes up.
Yeah, we need a squad name for the trio, please.
So anyway, this group of misfits decides to shovel some coal while working out where exactly they should head next, and it took them back to the island that they first met the dragon. After a little bit of spirit stick shenanigans, you had a bit of a tumble down into the spirit water, and standing up was not Kiyomi, but Kaito.
Who?
Yo, bro.
Oh,
Now, for clarification, no visual change.
No visual change whatsoever. The only real visual change you can see is that Kiyomi's visage is smiling and laughing, which is a very foreign.
she's no longer brooding.
Yeah, it is a clear demeanor in such a way that this, like, as much as this might feel like such an adjunct between, like, you know, how could someone notice this? You can tell. Like, there's absolutely no doubt that this is not the same Kiyomi. Also, the fact that he introduced himself as Kaito
Yes.
is a giveaway. We're actually starting there.
I suppose you have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. You said your name was Kaito. You're Kiyomi's brother. And Nuro is very alarmed because I think the smiling and laughing is actually really off-putting to them because they've just seen their their comrade.
They're besties.
That's really alarming. And who knows if that's a ploy. So Nuro actually backs up out of the spirit water and also tugs Yani out as well.
Yani's very confused, right? Like, as in,
Yeah. Pushes Yani back and kind of almost like stands in front of her and puts, kind of gets ready into a stance similar to what Daj taught them about like freezing the feet and doesn't want to hurt Kiyomi's body, obviously, but they're just like, I do have some questions. and you're going to answer them.
Of course.
And Kaito stands up and with a gesture you're very familiar with, Nuro, removes the excess water from his clothes and moves over to where... I've mentioned this before. There's sort of either a pathway, almost like stepping stones, and steps onto one of those just so he's no longer in the water. Mm-hmm. And you can see him, it's not like a dog, but you can see him trying to get himself dry. And part of that, you might also recognize this very, very familiarly, that he's trying to get used to moving a body that's a little bit different.
Yes. Did you do this to Kiyomi, or was this done to you?
Kind of a bit of both.
It's a hard question to answer.
Great, we'll try right now.
Well, okay. So, I just want to say it's kind of nice to meet you both in the flesh. And he takes a few steps forward, and again, still smiling. And he looks at Yani specifically and says, Your radiance up close is just to die for. And he smiles. And Yani flusters immediately. You could see that she was for a second going to put on the cestus and then immediately just sort of steps back and is like, oh.
Yani, clear head here.
Yeah. And
Your friend has just lost her body.
Oh, she's still in here. She's
Well, can you give her back?
Probably once I go to sleep. Really? I don't know. This is actually the most control I've had for a while.
Was it the spirit water?
Well, I think that's part of it. There are a couple of times when she's really fatigued and sleepy, and when she's really in a high...
She doesn't sleep.
Well, yeah, that's partly me. I kind of help keep her awake.
That can't be good for her.
But you've met her. She's stubborn. She doesn't like to change all that much.
So what? Does she know? Does she know that you're...
No, she forgets every time.
That is not okay.
I mean, this is... Yeah, I need you to be aware that this isn't me taking over Kiyomi's body right now. This is me having no choice. I'm the pilot right now. That's... I mean, you don't have to believe me, but that's that's how it goes. Usually when she's tired, when we're surrounded by lots of spiritual energy, or when she looks at her reflection too long, I tend to reappear a bit. And she kind of did all of those all at once. So, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. And
Nuro's just,
Yani's like, that's great, but, why? You haven't got to the why part?
Yeah, where's your body?
Oh, yeah, about that. So, Kiyomi told you what happened with our father, right?
Not specifics, but I got enough of a picture that he did something.
Yeah.
He did something to her.
He did, and I did something to him, and I didn't mean to hurt him badly, but circumstance being what they were, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna cut to it. I made a deal with a spirit because Kiyomi was dying, and I didn't really want that to happen, so I made a deal. And I don't know whether this is the result of the deal or whether something went a bit weird for the spirit. I get the funny feeling I'm not meant to be here. And he points to the body.
I see. I think Nuro's kind of putting two and two together that Kaito might have made some kind of sacrifice in a way. Or, like a bargain for, life force or something like that. And Nuro just looks at Yani and just to kind of remember that they're not alone for a second.
Yeah, and I think Yani looks down at you and smiles, and it's just like, you're the kind of spirity one.
Yeah.
You notice that her eyes are glowing even bluer in this face.
Yeah, and I think Nuro has also been wanting to ask Yani some questions about how much she has been coming here, because I think it's a lot. And she's been a bit weird lately. But Nuro puts that aside and looks back at Kaito Kiyomi and asks, "Who was the spirit that you made this bargain with?"
Yeah, the name of the spirit was Jaki. They look. Long story short, I broke a mirror in the tussle, and there was a bit of blood maybe that got places, and the spirit sort of said, "Well, I can help you." I mean, it's a longer story than that, but I don't really. A lot of it's a blur in terms of I just kind of said yes. It's a bit of an Edward Elric kind of moment. Like,
This spirit, it didn't explain what it was going to do.
I was desperate. She was dying, and I needed to act fast.
Well-
I didn't read the small print.
Well, what did it want? Did it tell you? What did you give it? I mean, you gave it something, but what did it want?
I gave it my body.
Okay, that answers that question.
What is it with these spirits wanting to get out in the real?
The physical world, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bit of a read of your whole situation at one point. You know,
My situation.
yeah, Kiyomi was micro-napping, so I read some of Yani's books. And it seems a little bit similar. I mean, I've been trying to leave a few hints here and there for Kiyomi, but she's very stubborn and doesn't realize that it's me trying to tell her things. She just thinks that Yani's, left junk around.
She's grieving for you.
I know, and again, I think part of that's her being stubborn. Like I've tried. When she was first speaking with Yani, Yani, you remember you asked a question like, "Do you deal much with the spirit world?" And Yani's like, "Hey, yeah," and she said no. She just flat out was like, "I have no dealings with that." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not at all the case." But also, as far as she's concerned, it is. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's tricky. And clearly, and he looks at the very feminine body he's currently possessing. He's like, clearly, I don't have all the answers. Does that help? Maybe?
It just gives me a lot more questions, but that's better than nothing. But I need to know that she is okay. Can I talk to her?
No, she's in essence asleep right now.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
She's honk shooing over here.
Well, can I maybe do an assess or something like that?
Yeah, you absolutely
I'd
can.
love to do an assess to see if I can. Nuro doesn't really trust their abilities to be able to separate them or anything, but Nuro wants to see if they can reach Kiyomi, see Kiyomi in there.
Well, even if you can't, like if you think that that's something Nuro can't do, you kind of get the feeling that maybe Yani can. Like, just looking at the way that her eyes are glowing, it almost looks like it's that, like, spirit blue. Like, in terms of the way that they're coloured, almost looks like, her eyes are also in the spirit world right now.
She's been on the spice.
She's been. Thank you. I was wondering whether.
Giving Dune.
All right. I think that in a kind of helpless, they don't really know what to do. They don't really trust their own powers in this moment. And I think just in looking around, they really finally hone in on the glowing of Yani's eyes.
It's startling.
Yeah,
how
and
quickly it kicks in.
And then and Yuro's like, okay, Yani, what's going on here? Your eyes are brighter than the sun. What is going on?
I already told you. I don't know why my eyes are doing that.
And Nuro points down to the spirit water and is like, does it have something to do with this?
And she looks, and you see a realization dawn on her face. And she says, "This is not just water."
Yani, no, it's not. Did you not? You knew that, right?
Yeah, but like I can sort of see that it's not water. And you see her scoop her hand into the water. And as she would cup her hand and you would expect water to be there, the water remains unchanged. She doesn't move it. But as it comes out, you can see that there is water, but there, like, have I described that
Terribly.
All right. So
She didn't disturb the water yet. She's still holding some of it.
So you're saying that there was no drips, no splashes,
Nothing. It looks like she's just like it was as tranquil as it was before she touched it.
Okay. Can Nuro touch it in her palm?
You go to it and it feels like there's nothing there.
Okay. How does it make you feel, Yani?
Wet? I guess? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. This is very confusing. This is your bag of tricks. This is not mine. I haven't done this before.
Yani, how much of this have you had?
I'm...
Yani, you can tell me. I promise it's okay.
I stole about 6 vials of it.
How big are these vials?
And she takes one out of her pocket, and it's
Wine bottle.
probably more carafe size, 180 to 300 mil. That's actually, yeah, because she didn't, last time you were here, all of her booze got thrown away. So otherwise, she might have had more. Spirits. And she says, yeah, it's 6 of these.
You're clearly tapping into something that you don't understand.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
The clear is now, though, not before.
Mm-hmm. I just need you to take a couple of breaths. Remember to breathe.
Okay.
You remember to
Yeah,
breathe?
I remember to
Yeah,
breathe. Yes,
that's a
yeah.
good idea.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
everything has a weird tinge to it.
That's okay.
That's
You
okay?
know,
That's normal?
think of it this way. It's always there anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty much a little bit always there, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay. I feel a little bit better. I still don't know what to do. What am I doing here?
We need to separate them. Find... I don't know, Yani. We need to get Kiyomi out of there. We need to get her body back, and we need to get Kaito out.
Technically, this one's Kiyomi's body. If anything, we need to get mine
Yes,
back
we need
or
to
get me out.
Yes. We do need to get you out. I hope you understand that.
I
Regardless.
mean, I honestly don't quite know why I'm here. I really don't.
So at a bit of a loss, Nuro just says, all right, we'll find the spirit then. We'll make it answer our questions and figure out, get your body back. I don't know.
Okay. Can we do this somewhere there's sunlight? I haven't felt it on my skin for a while, and I kind of want to just stretch. And you see, like, it is the fullest, biggest stretch of someone that feels like that they've been cramped in the back seat of a very small car for a long, like, road trip.
Nuro just feels like this serious pang of anxiety as they sigh and step out of the way and motion to the stairway going back up out of the cave. And yeah, we'll let Kaito go first.
Kaito smiles and laughs, like that little chuckle, and
I don't laugh. It's really unsettling.
I don't know what to say. And he begins to walk up. Do you follow?
Yeah. Yes. Nuro will very quickly swipe up some of the spirit water into their little their skin, their water skin.
And you see Yani do much the same. She's like, just in case. Just in case.
Just in case,
Just
huh?
in case.
Go easy on that.
Yeah, it's not like it's a habit.
Yeah. Well, and
She's addicted to spirit juice. She's been dosing this entire time.
yeah.
And you
Okay.
walk up
Yeah.
into the sunshine.
Yeah.
Let's cut over to where there ain't no sunshine, where he's gone. And I'm actually going to start with Minh here.
Mids is running because Wan Tong was like, "Can I give you some advice? You've split your party again." And he's like, "You'd only be telling me that if something bad was about to happen, and you have a from my understanding, you know what's going on in here. So he just starts running to the West Wing.
Were you going to stay and ask him some questions?
I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Now, to be fair, I did say that particular aside as just a funny transit to a different part of the scene. But if you want to canonize that phrase, I'm okay.
I think Min kind of was done with Wan Shi Tong because they kind of reached an impasse. The way Min sort of sees it right now is that this particular piece of the book with Wan Shi Tong is better than with Zhao. So his intention is to honor Zhao's promise of the book to Wan Shi Tong. However, he doesn't trust that that's the same for everyone. So I think finishing up with Wan Shi Tong, he's like, Wan, it's been great. Sorry we can't get to the same sort of agreement. So we'll keep doing the work and we'll figure it out later. Our intention is also to rebind the book and try and come about giving the book its agency back so it can at least choose who gets its information. But I mean, that seems fair, right?
Wan Shi Tong's face is completely impassive, and you get the sense that he's not particularly pleased with that statement. Bring me the pieces. I will bind it, and once it is whole, you can then look at the book and speak to it, if it chooses to be spoken to. That is the deal I will make for your statement.
I have other people I need to clear this with, but from my perspective, this seems to be the best deal. And
he actually says, and remember, for each fragment you bring me, I will grant you something from my library.
I appreciate you're trying to incentivize this. However, it does feel like a bribe.
I am just doing what you humans like to do, which is get things.
Can I have a replacement map? And he sort of puts it
Jesse is doing
with the finger touching thing. Because Zhao stole ours, and it was really hard to get here.
I will see what I can find.
Thank you.
And he walks off.
And Min just, as he walks off, Min just like slowly starts walking away and then just turns and breaks into a sprint.
I would like you to roll and assess the situation, please, as you run in the western wing direction.
Double ones, baby, let's go!
West is that away, dude.
He runs the
Bad roll
wrong
boys
way.
for life.
I thought it said Weast.
You find yourself in the
Listeners,
in the beer hall.
can you please like offer to send Ash money to let me take some higher rolls, please? If you would like to buy Min a 10, please send money to our Patreon.
There are Mins everywhere around the world that need your money.
Min on TikTok Live. Hot dog, yum.
We're going to come back to that.
Oh, Min. Oh, buddy. I'm
Oh,
so
buddy.
sorry.
Oh,
You're going
buddy.
to die by my hand. And by that, I mean my rolls.
Still your hand.
Yeah.
Banji,
Yes, hello.
you and Kuron are seeing this shadow approach.
Yep.
And it is definitely Zhao's shadow. And you see Kuron hold his spear much more tightly. This fire-hardened stick that you've created.
Yeah.
Weapon.
I think I kind of grab Kuron's shoulder and push him back. Because is there like shelves? It's sort of shelves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like push him to the opposite shelf so that,
You've been to a library before.
yeah. But I didn't know if it was like,
show before.
yeah, true. I'm going to push him like behind the shelf so that if Zhao comes around, he only sees me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like hide Kuron.
Yeah. We'll see if Kuron's smart enough to realize that that's what you're doing. Like, he's used to being pushed around to places.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I've just put out the fire that the trap started.
yes.
And then I see this kind of shadow coming, and it's a very quick reaction of just like, Kuron, hide,
Yeah.
and push him.
And okay.
I love
This guy.
her so much. Like,
And so Kuron is slightly hidden. Actually, I might get you to roll trick on
Sure.
that one. I feel that let's see if you get it fast enough, or it's the bookcase that you hide behind doesn't have to be missing a couple of volumes, and you just see his
just where his
face
face
behind
is,
it.
yeah.
That's a 6.
You know what? In this case, I've pulled up Kuran's sheet. He's going to work slightly harder at hiding.
Nice.
But only slightly harder.
He just hides behind the spear. Like,
It's very generous. Thank you.
You know what it is? It's he because he stands so still. Like this is his thing, right? He's still when he's going spear fishing. In the current light, you think he's a statue.
he's just Drax.
Like-
he's like, if I
my
stand completely
God.
still.
So yes, you're getting a in essence this
A boon from the gods.
this is a stumble, and you've taken your one forward retroactively.
Cool.
But it will only last as long as Kuron decides not to get involved.
Yeah, fair.
that's the trade-off.
Cool.
And so Zhao comes around the corner
Yeah.
and he sees you, and he says, "Hello,
Hello.
what are you doing here?"
I could ask you the same thing.
"I'm reading. It's a library."
And what exactly are you looking for?
And he smiles and he says, "I'm going to need to know your name before I tell you anything more. Because you seem to have created a bit of fire here, and that's quite a bit of damage."
Well, I tripped on something that was set. My name's Cole.
"Cole,
Yeah.
my name is Zhao.
Hello, Zhao.
What brings you to the library?"
Well, I too am looking for something.
If anyone was watching this, it looks like two people, like two boxers that haven't thrown a punch yet. Like they're standing still, both of them, but you can tell they're circling each other, trying to poke holes in a situation. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
Like that's the tension. It's the same as watching, a high noon draw, and the fingers are twitching, but no one's reached for the gun yet. Yeah. Well, Cole, I hope you find it.
I think that you might actually be able to help me with that.
What makes you say that?
Well, you've spent a bit of time here, haven't you? I'm looking for a leather-bound journal of sorts.
You're going to have to be more specific.
Well, it's a small-ish book, and it's bound by leather. You may have seen it in your travels. It's got a few notes written in it, and yeah, I mean, this is the place where knowledge ends up. So I thought it's gone missing. It might end up here.
So one thing to bear in mind here is that Reality's Veil is not a leather-bound journal.
Isn't it?
No, it looks like a scrappy workbook.
I thought it was a leather-bound journal.
No, the red leather-bound journal is Sozin's journal.
Cool. Well, fine.
I think there might be some confusion because it was described as
It was
the
described
doctor's,
as leather-bound journal.
Yeah.
like the doctor's journal, but
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't like that. Could be the case in terms of it might have leather around it, but it's more often a scrappy workbook, as if like someone's scribbling notes. Definitely not red. What does the journal have in it?
Oh,
This is, in essence, modern day.
yeah. It's got some notes, it's a bit like a workbook, you could say, I think.
A workbook.
Yeah.
What were they working on?
I don't know. It's a bit more complicated than I can understand, but it was lost. Taken, actually, from a friend of mine, and I'm just hoping to get it back.
Roll assess the situation.
Ted, you have made me infinitely more nervous.
Yeah, I'm stressed.
what the hell?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I need to pee so bad.
Same, also.
I also have a -2 to this because I am currently angry.
There is no one to help you. This is you, all you.
It's a 9.
Yeah. You're good.
What here can I use to get the book? Actually, can I actually more so look and see if he has the book, like Reality's Veil, on him? Like,
In your looking,
Yeah.
you see that on your mention of this random workbook, he moves his hand, and you don't see it, but it is the exact maneuver of someone who is trying to make sure that something isn't seen. Yeah. So you get the impression that, yes, it is currently...
It's like the wallet, glasses, headphones jack.
It absolutely, that's exactly it. If this was to give you a physical, picture, he's just patted his back pocket.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's
cool.
done. On mention of hey, have you got your wallet? He's patted his back pocket.
Yeah.
The bad news is that Jesse failed before.
My assess.
And so running around the corner, I feel it is that you know what, you bump into Kuron. Let's make this extra. You bump into Kuron and knock him in.
Ow!
So the two of you cascade just behind Banji/Cole.
What are you doing? Get off me! Just there's a flurry of limbs. We're on the ground, trying to get back each other, making loud noises.
And immediately Zhao looks and says, I don't know who you are, Cole, but this ends now. And you see him summon fire into his hands.
Jesus!
Cool. Can I do something? So Banji reaches for his sword. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of stops for a moment and he's like, I made a promise to Nuro. And he lets go of the sword. Look, I just need to say, I know that you've done some bad things, and look, that's okay, but we need your help, and there's others like you back on our boat, and I just think that stop what you're doing and come back with us, and we can sort this out. And I would like to use plead.
You can try. This will be interesting because he's currently in I'm ready to fight mode.
Cool. I'm not pleading with Zhao, I'm pleading with Levy.
Let's go!
And I have a -2 to this as well. So, but you're in the scene now. You
Hey
can.
Ted, this is sick.
That's a 4.
Echoes of Legend. I don't know.
Oh, why didn't you use the dragon? You take a 10.
Because then I would have burnt down the flipping
We
library.
don't know that. We don't know what he wants to do.
So on a miss, it doesn't actually say they do anything.
Yeah,
It's just a hard move, I
It's
think.
pure hard.
Yeah, okay. I'll cop it.
Zhao looks at you, and you see him pull a face, and you've seen him pull this exact face before. And he smirks, and he says, your name is Banji, and you died in Foggy Swamp.
Minh sort of gets up and he is on slightly around the corner. Is that right?
It's that classic. You've spilled into the same space.
Okay.
There's yes. So that's it. He's looked at you.
He's where you're all here.
Yeah, he's looked at you and seen. I know that forehead. And then he's looked at this this person that's currently asking him very very personal questions, and he's
figured it out.
He's put two and two together.
Okay. Yeah.
And
You see Banji visibly tense, like a cornered animal.
Yeah. Minh stands up and he dusts himself off and he's like, well, cat gator's out of the bag, huh? Sideburns? Boys? How we doing? And Minh's just sort of awkwardly standing between the two.
And I see you have Kuron.
Yes, the best boy.
Yeah. You're
Listen.
both dumb. Didn't work. Because you relied on a book. Lame.
He's got a thing with books. I wouldn't think too hard on it.
I generally don't think too hard when it comes to that boy.
Great. Congrats. The boat thing worked again. Good job. As much as I hated it,
Well, it didn't work the way I wanted it.
we'd be dead, right? Yeah. Now, listen, I intend to follow the big bad bird's rules and not fight in here. Because you've seen that thing. It'll just eat us. So I suggest you do the same and we can have a conversation, I guess. I mean, I see this as neutral ground and I'm willing to respect that if you are.
I don't know that there's much to discuss, Minh. But if
No.
you go that way and I go this way, we can both leave and neither of us get eaten by a bird.
I can't let you walk out of here with that book.
No, we can't really. Do you actually? You're probably going to lie to me. That's fair. Do you actually intend to give this piece to the bird?
That's between me and the bird.
Well, he seems to think you are going to give it to him.
Then that's all you need to know.
Great.
He's as slimy and sleazy as ever. Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt that it's that classic Zhao. I am going to weasel my way around everything you ask me.
What do you want, Zhao?
As I said to your friend Cole here, I'm just here to learn.
Is
I didn't come here to fight at all, but I will if I need to.
No, that's fine. I'm not going to fight you. I'd win anyway.
Would you like to learn what happens if you don't give me that book?
Stop that, Banji. We're playing by the rules here. We promised Nuro that. We promised the bird that. Okay.
Well, the rules of the Agni Kai, yeah, I asked someone, and they said it was a fight between just two people. And I remember tackling you into the water, and you were not doing so well until your buddies came and fished us out, which means that I won. And no one told me what I win with an Agni Kai, because you got people involved, and I'm very confused. And do I now own the Fire Nation? How does this work? Was that my boat that got sank? I'm really upset by what happened. And he starts brandishing his spear, and you can see he's getting more and more frustrated.
Karan, stop that. Only firebenders can do Agni Kai.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But also, I'm still confused. And
I think you just want to fight. That's all.
And Zhao looks and goes, you would never beat me at Agni Kai. You've already lost with a complete lack of honor.
Honor. Interesting. So you care about your honor then, Zhao. Is that right? You're a firebender. Fire Nation's all about honor, despite, genocide and whatever.
Either we're fighting or you're walking away. Take your pick.
I want to propose a trade.
And he doesn't respond, but you can see he's listening. He's waiting for you to finish.
Minh pulls out that really condensed rock that he made out of his pocket, and he just sort of holds it in his hand. And he's like, if you hand over your piece of that book that I know that you have to Wan Shi Tong now and in front of me, and Minh sort of opens his hand and just makes this little ball of lava start sort of bubble and swish around, and he starts to play with it. I'll be your prisoner. I will hand myself over, I will submit, and we go our separate ways. Well, and he gestures to Banji and himself. He's like, we'll go our separate ways. I'll come with you. I'll surrender, essentially. No doubt you've heard of some of what I am, and he sort of condenses it back down and puts it away in his pocket. Openly lava bended to him.
He definitely saw this on the island.
Yeah.
So he is aware of this.
But in terms of Fire Nation supremacy, I imagine that this would be a pretty big win for them and him in terms of a military standpoint. Hey, I've finally got one of those little fangs that cause us so much trouble on the field. I don't know. Maybe it. I don't know if it's as a big of a bargaining chip as I expect, but at least Minh thinks it is.
I think he looks and he says, I'd be much more interested in wherever that big fellow was. Someone that can explode.
He's dead.
Well, that's not at all what I was expecting.
Minh sort of looks at everyone and says, this thing we're playing with, it's bigger than all of us. It's bigger than the war, Fire Nation, whatever. That stuff is irrelevant in this instance. If you want it to be relevant, it can be. I'll surrender and come with you. There's a lot of information I have. There's a lot of advantages.
Man, I can't let you do that.
You can and you will.
What,
This is the better option, Banji.
I can't just go back to the boat without you and then explain to Nuro, oh, sorry.
You can go back to the boat and you can keep doing the good that we promised we would do. For Tomo's sake. And for Nuro.
What about for Minh's sake?
That's for Minh to figure out. Why am I talking in the third person? That's for me to figure out and me to worry about, okay? God.
Out of the dice.
Come on. Come on, baby. I feel like a gambler chasing the next high, you know? It's a 2 and a 1. Bad roll, boys. For life.
I accept.
Oh, cool. All right. Minh sort of empties out his pockets. He's like, hey, take this. He turns over his bag. He hands it to Banji. Takes the rock out. He hands it to you. It's really heavy.
And you see from that back pocket, Zhao takes out the book and takes out a brush and starts writing something down.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't write in it. I guess that wasn't part of the deal. Damn it.
And we're set.
Wait.
Wan Shi Tong.
Wait. Can I...
He's yelled out Wan Shi Tong.
Yeah, Banji doesn't want Wan Shi Tong to get Reality's Veil. Hey, what's the rules around like shifting your own balance and doing stuff?
You try to lose your own balance?
Yeah. Because
you can't purposely shift your balance.
Okay, all right. In which case then...
something has to happen with which to change it.
Okay, Banji's going to...
Sorry, I'll rephrase. You can shift your own balance, but you can't purposely shift your own balance off
the end of the track. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Banji's +3 to action at the moment anyway. So he's going to see that Minh's like taking all his stuff off. See that Zhao...
You can live up to your principle and take the +3 from action.
I can't. I don't have any fatigue to mark to live up to my principle.
Damn.
So that's why I was like, can I do it in another way? Yeah, I think Banji's just going to run and try and tackle Zhao and get the book out of like his hand and throw it back to Minh and Kuron.
Okay. Hey, Ted.
Yes.
Can I get you to roll Relying on Skills and Training? Please?
Sure.
You get a +1 because Kuron is also ready to charge with you.
I have a -2 because I'm troubled.
-1 it is.
That's a 10.
Oh my god,
That's a
thank
9.
god. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
It's a 9.
I'll take a 9.
Maybe Kuron can +1.
I already gave you the +1.
I did it imperfectly, so...
You do it imperfectly. Describe what you're doing exactly.
So he sees Zhao pull out the book and Banji just like sprints and basically what he wants to do is kind of crash tackle Zhao but get the book and throw it back towards Minh and Kuron and sort of like take Zhao... Like I don't expect it's going to take him out of the fight, but it's to separate him from the book. And so now it's just like Banji and Zhao and then the book with the other 3.
Other 3?
Other 2. Wan Shi Tong's there.
Kuron's rushed in with you. So it's... Wan Shi Tong has yet to... like. Definitely, so Zhao has definitely called out to Wan Shi Tong, and you know that you've got a little bit, like he definitely would have heard it, and so he will be coming here.
Sure.
But you've got a second, and this absolutely happens. The book flies over, and Minh, you catch it.
Cool.
And you see that, like it sort of lands at the last page because it was semi-open.
Yep.
And it says, Minh Fang will do whatever Zhao says.
Oh my god.
And then he's going to try, and he can't think of a way to change this in like, because Minh doesn't believe scratching it out will work because it's intention.
Yeah.
So Minh just, because he had his bag down, he was giving his stuff out, so it's there. I think he just adds comma within reason, and then I think he closes the book.
Nice.
And he hands it up just for Wan Shi Tong to take. That's his attempt.
And I think that this actually works. This tussle doesn't... You've knocked him, right? It wasn't a full conflict. And his hands... I think he sees Wan Shi Tong coming. That's the other part to it, is that his hands extinguish, so it looks like he's the victim here.
This guy.
And Wan Shi Tong glares and he looks at the book and he says, am I to understand that there has been a discussion? And you get the impression that he is willing to overlook this purely on the grounds that his wing is like reaching to take this book.
Stop. I'm wrapped up in Zhao. Stop.
Yeah, I think you're both sprawled on the ground.
Yeah.
Like it was like a crash tackle. And so you, on the ground, turn around and say stop, and Wan Shi Tong looks at you, wing poised, ready to take it.
That book isn't just a book, it's a person with thoughts and feelings, and it's a spirit. It deserves a chance to do what it wants. Everyone just keeps handing it around and writing it like it has its own intention. It has its own beliefs. It helped me and it helped my friends, and it has to have a chance to live the way it wants. As a great man once said, freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
You see Wan Shi Tong take the book, and in that way that happens, it just disappears.
I want to crash tackle.
And as you're standing, he walks over you, and because you are already on the ground, his looming is huge. Like it's almost like he's gone to his full height. And,
Is he bigger than a dragon?
I mean, it depends on the dragon, I suppose.
Then I'm not scared.
And
I ride with dragons for breakfast.
that's not bad. And he looks at you and he says, this spirit is doing what it wants. It wanted to be a book, and your claims of trying to make it not a book are going against your own ideologies here. You cannot understand how a spirit thinks, operates, and moves, young dragon. And you will respect myself, all spirits, and these halls by leaving now.
Would you consider Wan Shi Tong as an adult?
Yes?
What?
I'm going to use one of
Baby.
my moves called Your Rules Stink. When you stand up to an adult by telling them that the rules are stupid, roll with passion. On a hit, they're surprised by your argument. They must shift their balance, offer your way forward past the rules. So I'm going to be like, why don't you ask Levy what Levy wants to do?
Okay.
And then use this move.
Let's go.
Please have a success.
I feel like
Or else,
Levy will be like,
or else we're losing two cast members this session.
I feel like Levy's going to be like, yeah, no, I want to be used like this.
Well, then that's fine. If that's what Levy wants. Why do we roll dice, guys? Why don't we just write a book? That's a 5 on the dice. So on a miss, my efforts move them to only reveal how strongly they believe in my system, mark a condition as their resistance leaves me reeling. So what condition would you like me to mark?
The only one you got left?
I have afraid and insecure left.
Oh, you got 2.
Remember how you said that you weren't afraid?
Yeah. Would you like me to mark afraid?
No, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to figure out how to describe this.
I feel like I'm listening to a horror film, and I'm like,
It does feel like a
Banji,
horror
dig
film.
up, stupid.
The horror film is we actually cannot roll anything above like a partial success.
Flip the page back and Zhao's written, no one rolls over a 6.
Yeah. The bad roll boys will live up to their name.
Wan Shi Tong's voice becomes icy. And the second he speaks, you feel this go through your entire core. And he says, to explain how little you understand about spirits, I am taking some of yours. And you see him wave a wing over your heart.
Uh-oh.
And immediately, you don't feel worthy to be called a dragon anymore.
Oh.
Oh no. Don't like that.
Get out.
I think Banji just kind of defeatedly kind of slumps onto Zhao.
Zhao has stood up and dusted himself off, and he says, well, I have places to be. Minh, let's go.
I'll be fine. I turn to Banji. And
No, don't. The book's gone. You don't have to go with him anymore.
I made a deal. honor might not mean much in the Fire Nation, but it means everything to the Earth Kingdom. But I want to give him a wink as I say that to sort of go, don't worry. Like I'm trying to tell him that I have a plan.
Yeah. Cool.
And with that, Minh, you walk over to Zhao, who turns around and walks back down the corridor, acting with impunity because he followed Wan Shi Tong's rules. And I think Kuron takes Banji by the hand and starts walking towards the exit. He goes, don't worry, books are stupid anyway. We don't even want to be here.
Kuron knows not the time, man.
Back to Dragon Island.
Guys.
We went in knowing it was going to go bad, and it went real bad.
No, honestly,
It's
that
great.
particular
It's great,
part of the book has to be away from everyone. And this has now at least given me a little bit of a chessboard to play on against Zhao.
You're playing...
Pasha.
Yeah, okay, but everyone else might be playing chess, but you're on a different board. You're on the Go board.
Hey,
You're playing poker now. It's a different game.
Fangs are famously known for making their own way, and I've
Downtown.
got a lot of ideas. Don't worry.
Good. At least someone does.
A much calmer, much happier, much more serene environment without a whole lot of combat going on as the monks go about their daily activities. And you see Kaito's just getting very excited because he's like, I really want, that's great. Look at them sweeping. Oh, wow, that's a nice statue. He's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Just walking around.
I think Nuro's doing their best to ignore him, ignore Kaito, and is meditating on this spirit, is actively trying to just find it, make contact or find what is the best location to kind of meet this spirit. Yeah.
Yani sort of sees you doing that and says, we've got a book that could, do it for us? And just tell us.
Yani, we made a deal that we wouldn't use or look at those books, and more importantly, use those books, unless it was all of us together. Minh and Banji ain't here.
And they don't have to know. And then we could just... but then we could know.
I'm with Yani on that.
They wouldn't understand. They'd just call me a stupid kid. They'd just say that I didn't listen. They can't trust me anymore.
Haven't they all, had a go at the book, though? Isn't that something that they've actively done? And therefore, that would be a bit hypocritical of them.
So what, you saying I have one free pass, Yani?
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, you're trying to... this is different, right? You're trying to save someone. It's not just you just want to use it.
It would save a lot of time. This isn't working. I can't reach it. Well, I remember Hikaru. He's not here. He's not here. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. Kaito.
Yeah.
You done looking around, laughing at everything?
Hey, I mean... I'm just
She
having
didn't say
a
you
time.
laughed a lot.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting the idea that you don't like me all that much.
It's not that I don't like you. I don't even know you. Yeah, I only found out about you the other day. I don't know you, Kaito. And right now, you're embodying my friend.
Say it. Yes. Bestie.
And that makes
Personal
me...
win for Tilia there.
And that makes me really uncomfortable, okay?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I really do.
Right.
I don't...
So forgive me if I'm not exactly pleasant or your best friend right now, but I want to help. So we need to go back to the ship.
Okay.
I've got something that will help.
Is it one of those book things?
Yes, you know everything, don't you?
Well,
It's kind of creepy, honestly, knowing that you've just been there the whole time, listening in.
not the whole time, just a little bit when she's tired, or there's
Every time she
So all
blinks,
the time.
just like
get a glimpse. This is hardcore Memento right here. It's just like, right, there was one more blink. What did I catch? What did I see? What
just
did
like what? Every time.
Yeah, so Nuro will just lead us back to the ship and just immediately...
The monks think that you're leaving. They're all waving goodbye, like, hey, thanks for visiting. It's great to see you all. Hey, welcome back anytime.
Nuro just waves very solemnly, kind of just in passing. So how much have you stolen from them, Yani?
No, like, I haven't been here since you last saw us. Like, honestly, last time we were here was the last time I was here. True.
Is that true?
It's absolutely true. I just stole things while I was here last time. That's all.
I believe the question was, how many things have you stolen?
Yes, but she was trying to get around that by saying that I haven't been back yet.
Yeah, that's enough
yeah,
of an answer. I think we'll stay docked, I think, or, just beached.
Yes.
Beachside for now. And just walk down to the
Engine room.
engine room, thank you. To the engine room, and there's no Hikaru.
The box is now
Oh, yeah.
soldered shut with some lava bending. So you will need a creative way to open it. Kicking the damn thing won't work a third time.
I think that Nuro's like, just squatting over it, like, and then runs to get a few buckets of water, and then comes back. And
What you're doing, that's cool.
and it's kind of was thinking of the kind of the crank, or like the way Kiyomi separated the two ships, getting like the
Ice jack.
Yeah, the
ice jack. So I think Nuro kind of tries to. It takes a long time because they're not the best with perfecting ice shapes, I think, and so they try to get this very like sharp pointed shard, but really really massive kind of like cone shape.
This is going to be rely on your skills and training.
Yeah. And
Not to say that you can't make the shape,
No.
just to see whether it's effective.
Yeah, no, because the other component of that is like placing it and then having like another kind of heavy block, kind of just like.
Kaito is also there to help.
Yeah, I was going to say Kaito would
Yeah,
probably
cool.
help.
All right.
Let's see that roll. With that focus.
I don't like rolling in the box. It feels like it constricts
Yeah,
me.
this box is cursed.
Get it. Get it out.
No more curse than mine.
6, 7, and then
Georgie's face.
okay, so 7 plus 1, 8, minus 2 because I'm troubled, 6.
Tilia, could you please mark 1 fatigue?
Absolutely, I
On
can.
your sheet, as I think that you see Kaito go, you're just, it's the wrong angle, and you see him re-angle that spike, and then you try it again, and it does pop open.
Yeah, nice.
But
Nice big crack.
because you had to do it a few extra times, mark 1 fatigue.
Okay.
But you spring it open.
I think we need to buy a new box next time we go to Amashu. This thing's going to be wrecked.
Yeah.
Well, they'll definitely know I broke in. Nuro looks in at the 2 books and grabs out the Book of Spirits. They hate this because it just all comes back to them. I feel like this book, it immediately takes them back to being in their kind of like almost decomposing, dying body, staring at the page of this destiny tree. It takes them straight back there.
Yani definitely picks up on this stress and just sort of
So wide.
just comes in and like very gently places her hands over yours, like just on the outside, and then just turns a page, and then just helps you turn the next page until you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think Nuro starts breathing finally as that happens, and they want to look for Jackie.
It doesn't take long. You flip through until you see the image of this spirit is weirdly unsettling because it almost, the way that they're drawn, it looks like they're half a being and that the other half is almost translucent, like they're
like refracted and like not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see Jackie, spirit of reflection.
Spirit. Okay. I'm just gonna write some things down.
Arturo exists, just for everyone. I
He's
just thought of it.
Yeah, he's up at the
We got to Arturo just having fun with the waterbenders.
Yeah, what does Arturo do when he's just by himself on the ship?
Okay, boys. So here's the thing.
He's got a gambling ring going. Like a little spirit cigarette and like one of those visors.
Whoever fails this role is going to have to do double duty tonight, and they're going to be shoveling extra coals. And you, if you fail one more time, you got to give me some of them noodles. Okay, you gotta work on them. All right. So here we go. Rattle them bones.
Oh man, I'm gonna lose to a spirit again. That's a 3. No! They're all actually
I can taste the noodles now, boys.
players at home. That was Jesse getting rid of a bad roll.
Only 87 more to go before you get a good one.
Okay.
Back down to the story.
Anyway, from this page, Nuro is just trying to get any relevant information, like it's preferred locations, but it's got a new body now. So just looking for relevant information, like where it could possibly be, what its desires are, what it wants, its nature, that kind of thing.
You, in the way that you've come to understand this book working, you realise that it adds new things depending on what's changed. And it actively says currently in a human body. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't necessarily give more information than that. In terms of anything that you're after in particular, like, where it's prone to hanging out, it's that classic old, if you're reading, the blurb of a folklore character, if you jump on the wiki to be like, I want to know how the Candyman, finds you from, you say their name backwards 5 times or whatever that palaver is, it has that sort of information. So that's readily accessible. I guess the main question, if you want to ask it, and this will be a part that has an associated cost in essence, and because you're actively using the book in a deeper way, it's kind of how to summon them.
Well, you know what works.
Moida!
Moida.
A couple of monks go missing off the island.
Yeah, we don't have time to go searching around the world for this rogue spirit. So, yeah, I'll try and figure out how to summon it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this case, you are pushing your luck unless you have a different move that you might be able to utilize.
Yeah, they're just gonna try and utilize the book, I think.
Let's
go
go with that push your luck.
Someone's going to get above a 9 today. Let's go.
It's not going to be me.
It will be.
Come on, baby.
There's a 6.
Plus,
Passion.
7.
it's not a full fail. That's okay.
Between what the book says and what Kaito says happened, you get the impression that to do this, you need, in essence, 5 mirrors refracting off each other. Like, in terms of, it's almost like they all need to be able to see each other. So it almost has that, the optical illusion, like, of an infinite corridor.
The mirror dimension.
The mirror dimension. Are we allowed? Actually, Marvel might get us, so we can't use that one. But yeah, it's that optical illusion of when you line a couple of mirrors up, it looks like it goes on forever. Like it's got that vibe.
Reflection dimension.
Reflection dimension. Very good. Thank you. legally distinct.
So
Exactly.
unfortunately, the only thing that's coming to my mind is when like a hidden puzzle in like a tomb where you have to line up all the lights
Yeah.
to turn something on.
You did this recently, though. Remember, with
outside the tea house.
Yeah, in the tea house, you did the exact same
with
thing.
the refractions. True that. True that.
So you can do this, and having this angle, and there is one final component that you realize you need, and this is where the cost comes in, and it's an actual blood cost. So mark a condition, please. Same for Kiyomi. And
If they do the blood cost,
yeah,
are you doing it now? You're gonna just cutting that vein right
I-
open, going.
I asked the question, did you want to like go into this thing? And the answer was, yeah, we're looking at doing the summon.
I think Kiyomi,
Choice of no jutsu.
in her honk shoeing,
In the sleep
she
dimension.
feels this and she kind of feels a bit guilty. So I'll mark that.
Guilty dreams.
Guilty dreams. Oh, I hate those. Those are the worst.
I call them dreams.
Yeah, nightmares.
I think the pendant is sharp enough. Maybe to is it? Does it
Yeah,
mean,
I
an
like that a
actual-
lot.
Yeah.
That or your bone knife, whichever feels more symbolic.
I like the bone knife because Banji just gave
Yeah,
it to you.
no,
and
actually,
it's a bit like
so sorry, but
This
no,
is-
No, don't be sorry.
That makes so much sense. I
Yeah.
think Nuro, is realizing we need
Kaito also
that.
has a knife. Just
Cool. Well, he can use his own knife. Nuro
Don't touch my bone knife.
realizes that this is a component that is needed. Searches their person and finds the little bone knife that Banji just recently returned, and just holds it to their palm, and slices.
And you
And this is while Nuro, like I believe Kaito and Nuro they're kind of explaining like one there and one there, and we just got to make sure that it lines up perfectly. That looks about right.
and you both with bleeding hands touch those mirrors. And
Each one,
just one
just one of them.
Just one of them's enough. Because then that is refracted across all of them. And what can only be described as an incredibly quick moving being. You know, it's almost like you look... We've got that classic horror movie. Sorry to continue to lean into that. That classic horror movie, you look in one of the mirrors, which in theory shows you all of them, and somewhere down the track you see like a shape. And then
I hate that.
and you look in one of the other ones and you see that, and before you know it, like you hear this voice and it says, "Why have you summoned me?" And you turn around and there is Kaito's body that looks almost identical to Kiyomi's.
oh my god!
The Book of War is Georgie Hazel as Nuro, Ted Darling as Banji, myself Jesse Thomas as Minh FANG, Ash Cooper as our Game Master, and special guest Tilia Quinn as Kiyomi. Our theme song and outro, The Book of War remains, and Nuro's theme and Minh FANG's theme are all by our wonderful music producer Matt Harrison. Welcome to two of our newest Patreons, Joni and Marie. I'm so sorry that I missed you last week. I got absolutely destroyed in the Discord, folks. Rightly so. If you'd like to join our wonderful Discord, you can do so for free over at our Patreon. You just need to join our free tier and then you will get some links to come and say hey. We talk about the show, we talk about Avatar, and just everything else. We're a lovely community. We all like to just chat and have a good time. You'd be an excellent addition, I'm sure. Right now on our Patreon, we are releasing our pro-bending one-shot Bets and Benders. So if you want to listen to that, jump on in. And we've got all the good stuff, like our one-shots, prequels, bloopers, and so on. So head on over, or at least have a look. Our next episode will be out on August the 2nd, so we will see you then.
How do you spell the name, by the way, of the spirit? I wrote it down, but it's like really not.
Jakei.
fully went like Jacqueline.
Lucas would kill us.
Yeah, it's floating very close to Jakal.
Yeah.